Linking P2B to secessionist group is a dangerous idea. Jimmy Disu tackles opposition camps. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. With the 2023 presidential campaigns getting set to kick off earnestly in Nigeria, veteran broadcaster and journalist Mr. Jimmy Disu has come out to tackle the spokesman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and the People Democratic Party, PDP, over the idea of linking Labour Party flag bearer P2B with secessionist groups from a particular section of a country. Disu, who was on a guest on Resume Max Television, reacted to a recent statement made by the People's Democratic Party campaign spokesman, Senator Odino Malayi, concerning P2B's rise in popularity and among the electorate by warning that the idea of linking a presidential candidate to a secessionist group for the sake of winning an election could lead to an outbreak of violence and ethnic crisis in some part of the country. The idea of linking Obi with secessionist group is very dangerous. The country should not be thrown into turmoil because somebody wants to win an election. The country has tried for so many years to deal with the issue of secession, and such notion should not be peddled in the bid to get victory at all costs. The insinuation about Obi being made by opposition camps have to stop because we cannot afford to have a crisis in the country. Besides, people need to remember that there is a life after election, Disu said. Thank you, sir. There is life after election. Why throw it away? Why throw the life after election away? Thank you, sir. Throwing it away does not make sense. The fear of P2B in this coming 2023 election is the beginning of wisdom for failed politicians. Well. All right. Well, at the end of the day, we should make sure at this point in time Nigeria is already porous. Porous as in, you know, when somebody is sitting on a bomb, the bomb you just need to touch somewhere and the bomb is going to go off any moment. That is how we are in this country. That is exactly how I am. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that even the lines that have been created, the division, that we get over it. Nigeria is not a country that we should come and start saying, you this one good. No. I've said it before. No part of region of the country can make Nigeria better. No one part, no two part, no two. We have to do it. It should be a collective effort. All right. But Obi is denying being a member of IPOB. If Obi denied that he's not a member of IPOB, he should hold an open conference to denounce IPOB. If not, he should accept being a separatist member. How? P2B always stand by the truth and not fake likes people. Well, and at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. What does he need the press conference for? The opposition lack everything they resort to cheap blackmail. Please, okay. Good day, my brother. Alright, this must be a new Jimmy Disu. This Jimmy Disu is upright and honest, unlike the 2015 Buhari Jimmy Disu, who threw everything to the wings to promote a Buhari that have ended up to destroy Nigeria to its root. And that is why maybe he has learned his bitter lesson from what happened in 2015. So he wants to make sure that it does not repeat itself again. P2B is a very good man and nobody can question his course as a person. He believes in one Nigeria. At this point in time, the country, like I was saying before, is at a point where anything can trigger off crisis. As we are now, we are so divided among ethnic lines. We are so divided among ethnic lines and religious lines as well. Okay, well, after what's it called? After this election, or during this election, or let us just make sure that, this division of ethnic life that we know is there. We should just hope that at the end of the day, nothing divides us further. As in, there is nothing that will come up to shake it. If not, problem. Big problem. We should make sure that at the end of the day, and all these issues is solved. All right. At the end of everything here, there is no one that does not know that Nigeria has been divided along ethnic lines and religious lines for a very long time. That division has happened a very long time ago. All right. Well, I will keep using my voice as a reminder. The 2 cents to us to make sure we vote in the right candidate. We should make sure that we do not vote along religious lines. We should not vote along ethnic lines. We should not vote along. What's it called? We should not vote because the person is our kinsman. We should not vote because the person is our brother. We should not vote because the person is a member of our religion. We should not vote because the person is a friend. We should not vote because of this reason. We should vote because that person is the right person. He's going to make Nigeria better for all of us. That is the truth, because at this point in time, a whole lot is going on. A whole lot is going on, and I tell you that a whole lot is going on, and I tell you that if we're not careful with the way that Nigeria is divided, if we're not careful, we're going to have a whole lot of problems. So that is why anybody coming out now, you see, that is why this Muslim candidate, whatever, I'm saying, we should even keep quiet, because again, we'll go to this matter, Richard, they tell you, go cause yawa. We should keep quiet about this Muslim candidate the APC is going, and only do what we know is right. You choose the Muslim candidate you feel is not the right thing to do. Vote against it come 2023. Now, you should make sure that we don't make the mistake of continuing to vote along religion or ethnic lines. That's my own. All right. Saying P2B is actually a member of the indigenous. I saw that particular news that it said if P2B is not, he should hold the press conference and decide. P2B has never even come out to even sound the tribalize. I have never seen him sound the tribalize before. Maybe if you're saying him, you should call my attention to it, but I've never. All the interviews being granted, he has make sure, he is the tribalize. It's like he's playing his cards really, really well. In fact, if you want to come out and talk about people who are having relationship with the terrorists, it should be all the members, people who are not fair and just in their dealings. The People Democratic Party, we have a Northern seat, and Northern is their presidential candidate, and they're all progressives. It is supposed to be a Christian Muslim or a Muslim Christian, and we have a Muslim. So if you want to talk about it, you're definitely talking about